Okay, are we back? Maybe. Who knows? We're trying to be, dang it. Okay, so we've got sound, we've got video, so let's try it again. Let's get the screen big again. The Revenant is somewhere in Sorrel Haven. Probably in that unusual area. Listen, I don't have time to murder you guys right now. Maybe later. Hey look, I found some evidence. Oh, good. Good. Okay. Where is my next? Okay. What other shrouds do I need to go to? Southern Shroud. Two in South Shroud. 3 in South Shroud. South Shroud makes the most sense. Lentils and chestnuts. Let's go. Alright, so we got some lentils and chestnuts. Anything else requiring chestnuts? Not from the looks of it. Let's switch to botanist. Any fairy apples about? East Shroud, which is not where I am right now. Alright, let's try a mount for the first time. Not authorized to summon a mount? The conjurer have to be the one who summons the mount? Okay. I don't understand. So, how do mounts work? Okay. But, like... I don't get why I couldn't use the mount. I still don't get why I still can't use the mount. You guys have fun. Wood Whaler Expeditionary. I'm sorry, but I must insist that you, an adventurer, and a rather seasoned-looking one besides, on the off chance you're not simply here to gawp, perhaps you can lend us a hand. You see, despite the fervent protestations of those Duskrites over there, we cannot permit civilians within the ruins at this time. Capable men and women like you, on the other hand, are more than welcome. That is, if you've got the stones for it. Pray seek out the others stationed in Quarry Mill. They can apprise you of the details. The house that death built. Oh, that's a bit foreboding. I'm sure it's fine. Unauthorized to summon mount, and I don't know why that is. Probably some mission or other that lets you use mounts. I haven't got it yet. Well met, adventurer. I take it you have come to learn more about the recent happenings at Issamhar. The site is of interest owing to the Gilmoran ruins. Gilmora being an underground city which predates Gridania, in case you were unaware. Any road, in a few days past, we received reports of several anthrogeographers that a magical gateway of some sort has appeared in the ruins, and that all manner of creatures are coming and going through it. My men and I are among the first to examine it, and, well, it was hard to explain. We crossed the threshold into a set of corridors we'd never seen before, and then, suddenly, each and every one of us was filled with an inexplicable sense of dread. It was all I could do to take a single step. According to Iuna Kotor, who accompanied us, the ruins are warded with powerful magics that sap the spirits and aether of all who enter. rendering them easy prey for the creatures within. Thankfully, we managed to devise a solution: aether pool arms and armor, which safeguard and channel the wielder's energies, that they might withstand the ruin's magics. Unfortunately, it does little to prevent us from losing our way. Though it beggars belief, every time we've dared to venture into the ruins, we've found the path to be changed. We suspect this, too, may be the work of an unfathomably powerful mage. So, needless to say, something strange is afoot, and traditional tactics are not like to suffice. Even experienced adventurers will need to proceed with caution. In any event, if you believe you have what it takes to brave the ruins and discover the secrets that lie within the deepest depths, you need but say the word. Give me that money. Quest complete. Palace of the Dead is now accessible. You now have access to the Palace of the Dead. You may enter solo or as a party up to 4 players. Speaking of the Wood Whaler Expeditionary Captain, you'll be given the option to either enter with a fixed party or a matched party via the matching system. Players will start at level 1 regardless of their current class or job level. Furthermore, only Aether Pool arms and Aether Pool armor may be used when inside the Palace of the Dead. Each floor of the Palace of the Dead is randomly generated, including the placement of enemies, treasure coffers, and traps. Further details could be had by speaking to the Wood Whaler Expeditionary Captain. Alright. South Shroud lower paths. Oh man, I need to kill 2 more things. Don't! Man, I thought I'd gotten them. Snake Bolt. So lower paths and Snake Bolt. Just keep heading the direction I'm heading. The Deep Void Death Mouse. The name is funny, if nothing else. Death awaits you all with nasty big pointy teeth. Kill some cute stuff. Ugh. Successfully completed that part of the hunting log. Make bolts. Paths. Orobon and Will-o'-the-Wisp is what I'm after.
Alright, Conjurer's Log. So what is left? Big Mouth Orobon in the lower paths.
Please tell me it's one of those things sticking out of the ground right there. Okay, good. I hate anything Marlboro-like. I don't think I've attuned to this crystal up here, have I? Well, I'm not a traveler, but I interest you in a chocobo porter? No, don't tell me. It's your first trip. And we have attuned. Alright. Good deal. Netherin, the Levmet of Camp Tranquil, seeks capable adventurers to undertake his many tasks. Looking for a spot of work? You've come to the right place. I am Merthin, representative of the Adventurers Guild. It's the Levmet stationed here at Camp Tranquil. I'm responsible for assigning the various tasks that come in from beleaguered locals. Quite a number of these tasks can entail a significant degree of danger, however. If I'm to set you loose on my levs with a clear conscience, I must first be convinced of your capacity to surmount the challenges you're likely to encounter. How about we start you off with a lev of my choosing and see how you get off? Or get on. Whatever. Let's try this one, shall we? After a lengthy interrogation of a recent captured Claw member, Woodwellers have discovered a precise location of several stockpiles of prohibited furs. As there is a countless number of these hidden stashes, the whalers are currently enlisting the aid of able-bodied adventurers to not only retrieve the contraband, but also see to the handling of any poachers who may attempt to protect it. Excellent. Pray be aware that while retrieving the furs, you may encounter the poachers themselves. I suggest you arm yourself for battle. Good fortune to you, adventure, and hope you receive word of your success in the very near future. Claw poacher. Cat v. Rabbit, an eternal struggle. Just lucky I'm using my magic and not kicking you. That was what I meant to do. pretty great that he jumped out to ambush me and I still survived. I guess she. Most crow claw poachers are female. Complete the trial lab. Bravo, sir. I had a feeling you'd do well with the moment we met. And though this was but a trial, you earned your reward regardless. Get a bonus based on difficulty and speed of completion. I'm rather impressed with your results. I see no reason not to grant you access to a greater range of lev classes. Your most difficult task now choosing what to attempt next. Well, that's literally what I already had on. Nice. Let's switch into Carpenter and see if I can get a better shield. I have the best shield. Okay. If they have a man who's seen his share of adventure, if you're interested, I may have the perfect job for you. Level. That's what I was after. I was like, wait, why aren't these big mouth Orobons showing up? Because I didn't have my contour up. Alright, level up. Oh, well, now I just have to get this Revenant that I should have gotten initially. Time for the E-Shroud. Novice Retainer. Found you. Aiding the retainer. "12 bless you, adventurer. So focused was I on my task that I took no notice of the buzzards at my back." "You seem confused. Have you heard not of Vault Ventures? It's a service in which we retainers carry out procurement expeditions on behalf of our employers. Alas, some are not wont to furnish us with sufficient equipment, despite the obvious benefits it would afford both parties." "Ah, he's summoning me the entire time? Pray excuse me." "Forgive me, master, I was waylaid by beasts." "Yes, by a conjurer." "How did you know?" "Oh, of course, as you wish." It seems I must take my leave at once. But before I go, pray allow me to thank you. I have not to recompense you with, but should you inform my supervisor, Parnell, of your deeds, I am confident she will see fit to reward you. May we meet again, my friend, and do not forget to visit Parnell in the Shaded Bower. Head to the southwest, see if we got anything good. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I don't want to be in that part of that at all. What a boring weevil. The Sylphlands, huh? We'll come back and take a look at that later. Off to old Gridania we go. Okay. Clear time. Sometimes they'll go, wait, this is way too low of a mission. You can't do this. It's like, oh, all right. Greetings, sir. I've been expecting you. The retainer you rescued was most effusive in her praise. Retainers are, of course, permitted to refuse a venture, which they determine to be too dangerous. Alas, this particular young woman is new to the profession, and was thus easily persuaded by her employer to accept. Beg your pardon, you'd like to know more about ventures? Well, certainly, it'd be my pleasure to explain. In cooperation with the Adventurers Guild, we've established a new system, through which retainers may be dispatched to procure items for their employers. Should you wish to avail yourself of this additional service, you'll need to pay a retainer in advance for ventures. With ventures, script issued by the Adventurers Guild. Here, pray accept these complimentary ventures with my thanks. Bear in mind, most retainers lack the skill to carry out all but the most menial of tasks. Of course, as they grow more experienced, they will change. If this sounds daunting, let me assure you, it is simple in practice. Why not speak with your retainers and see what they think? Quest complete. You may now dispatch retainers on your employ in ventures. Summon a retainer you wish to send to field and follow the instructions to begin. You can now send your retainers a field on procurement expeditions known as ventures. Before you can do so, however, you must first assign them a class. After summoning a retainer, select Assign Retainer Class from the Retainer menu to begin. Maybe of service, sir. Assign him a class. Cannot undertake ventures until you assign him or her a class. It could be any one class, with the exception of those of the Disciples of the Hand. The retainer's class determines which ventures he or she can embark upon. Please be advised you cannot assign your retainer a class you have not yet unlocked. As botanist, your retainer will be able to undertake botany and woodland exploration adventures. Smokey the Gamer Cat has become a botanist. You can now equip a main arm to your retainer. Select View Retainer Attributes and Gear in the Retainer menu to proceed. Okay. Retainer can be assigned only one class, with the exception of those of the Disciples of the Hand. While it's possible to reassign classes, please be warned that your retainer's progress in a current class will be reset. The retainer's class determines which ventures he or she may embark upon. Retainers gain in level by completing ventures, but their level will never exceed your own. You can equip any item in your inventory or armory chest to your retainer so long as he or she meets the requirements. Equip a main arm to your retainer to proceed. That will be done. The abuse is take a weathered hatchet and a ribbon. Weathered tunic, weathered shepherd slops. The main arm to Smokey the Gamer Cat. Your retainer can now duly prepared to undertake ventures. Select Assign Venture from the retainer menu to proceed. Two types of ventures which you can assign your retainer. Hunting, mining, botany, and fishing constitute one type, which you can specify an item for your retainer to procure. Exploration ventures constitute the second type, which your retainer will scour the terrain of your choosing for hopefully more precious items. For your retainer will not undertake a venture without first receiving due compensation. Assigning a venture requires a payment of a unique currency of the same name, ventures. Ventures can be acquired through the variety of methods such as exchanging company seals, fulfilling lev objectives, and completing tribal quests. As you may recall, the ventures of your retainer can be undertaken as determined by his or her class as a botanist. Your retainer will be able to undertake botany and woodland exploration ventures. Exploration ventures. One of two main venture types. Exploration sends your retainer to scour the terrain of your choosing for hopefully more precious items. There's no telling what he or she will find. Indeed, there are certain rare items which can only be obtained through ventures, so make a point of detaching your retainer as often as your resources allow. Ventures are tasks which send retainers afield on procurement expeditions. Retainers can be instructed to bring either back specified items or explore certain terrains by whether items can be found by the riches or refuse. It should be noted that these retainers well equipped, their journey may return with greater spoils. Assign a venture requires a payment of unique currency of the same name, ventures. Ventures can be acquired through a variety of methods such as exchanging company seals, fulfilling lev objectives, and completing tribal quests. Even while on a venture, retainers will promptly answer your call when summoned, and likewise can be sent to tend to your wares at the markets. Be certain to put these resourceful men and women to good use. Please note you will not be refunded any venture payment if you cancel an active venture. Excellent decision, sir. Ventures are my specialty. Assign Smokey the Gamer Cat a venture. To confirm the time remaining until a venture is complete, select Timers under Duty in the main menu, and select Ventures. You can also confirm the time remaining by selecting the View Venture Report from the Retainer menu. Should you wish to cancel the venture or recall your retainer, you may do so when viewing the venture report. However, please be advised that not necessary unless you wish to assign a different venture to your retainer. Even when a venture is in process, you can still entrust or withdraw items and guild and sell items to the market. This will complete tomorrow. Okay. They will be done. Okay. Smokey absolutely would adore going on adventures. Just exploration adventures. He would be all over that crap. I didn't want North Shroud, I wanted Central Shroud. Only I wasn't a freaking idiot. To spend a lot of money I didn't need to spend. Oh, well. About 50 more minutes left, and then I will need to stop. And today will be shortened due to my procedure I'm preparing for. And I thought, I can get 3 hours in. Which I know I would have too. Wasn't for this freaking difficulty. Okay, one more, and then I should actually be done. Okay. Now I've actually got that done. Here we are now at the steps of Nald. About 45 minutes till I will need to stop. Looks like something's going on in here. Hiding in the back, huh? Oh, no. I was misreading it. It was telling me I need to go to the steps, which I kind of already know. Steps of Thal. Oh, you want to be a gladiator? Nope. Let's go up the steps and get this taken care of, shall we? Attend the remembrance ceremony. Here we will be a pugilist.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanamo herself!
And Roban as well!
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Roban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold, where by the grace and glory of Nalthal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm.
Yep, this
In
is not my
Eorzea's
place.
darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we.
Some okay, however.
Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, The price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall.
Fortune and glory, baby.
Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you, line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Uldar, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Uldar. As Uldar prospers, so shall her people.
Okay, Xander.
Ya for Uldar!
Together we are one.
Your grace.
Raban? People of Uldar, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Uldar. Yet those who measured that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Uldar, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn!
Yep, Samoke would be all over that, my alt. Pieter, not so
Forsooth.
much.
The time is now!
I fancy meeting you again.
The Eldons have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. Yes, it's written all over my face. Mask. The Eldons do not shy from concentration. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smouldering his flames each time he's stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Uldar has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Al-Mulja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Eldons send their forces to smite the primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is brought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the immortal flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, the adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. Yeah, no. My place is the forest. But we'll listen to what the pirates have to say. So the southern Thanalan. Where in southern Thanalan? The Sigoli Desert, the Sandworm. Yeah, that doesn't seem like something I want to do, but we're going to do it anyway. Let us head south and kill us a sandworm. We will almost definitely be making some kind of Dune reference while we do this. Yeah, there's nothing here. Had to check. Welcome to the Sigoli Desert. unauthorized to summon this mount. Or perhaps unauthorized to summon any mount at all. I do want to attune to this thing and set it as my home, just in case this sandworm rocks my world. Because that is entirely possible. Hello there. Not only am I a male Viera, this is the last place you would ever find me. But I'm here. One point for now. People are talking, and Ukthatia would know what it is that they say. I wouldn't spend too much time with Ukthatia, adventurer. His strain of foolish cheer can be catching, and I've found it wise to never become too happy. Happiness begets complacency, and it's only through discontentment that one rises to become more. This brings me to the issue which one of us will next lead our tribe. Unlike Otar, the matter of who becomes the next Nun is one I take most seriously. Each of us represents a distinct vision of what lies ahead. You see, I'm fascinated with the future. We cannot create it, but we can be prepared for it. We can profit from it. If we perish by it, well, I need to speak with the immigrants, for they see Forgotten Springs through the eyes of opportunity, not loyalty. Narrowwood Agatia indicates he has a delicate commission for you. You there. You have the smell of a resourceful drink of water. Help me with one of the young ones, would you? I speak of a novice ranger by the name of Uazan, one of our most promising. I sent her southwest to hunt anglers, but she's rather long in the returning. She should be back by now, even if she'd killed one, dressed it, and made a saddle out of it. As a young huntress as she is, I suspect she's tripped over her own tail and made a right mess of things. But as this is something she ought to do on her own, I fear sending one of our tribe to help her. It's out of the question, you see. You, on the other hand, are a different story. After all, you're only a rabbit. Well, that traveler might interest you in the Chocobo Porter. Don't tell me. This is your first visit to the stop. I shall update my register with your name, so you may access this location in the future. And I fear I may have to do one of those quick darts to the restroom. Never did I understand why there's so few bunks here. You see the miners pinching the tents down at Beaver's Strike? You think they want to be holed up there? Of course not. It's just they couldn't find an inn hereabouts, so they weren't holed up. Should be one inside here. Full-scale Majar attack would breach the defenses here within a day. With the lizardmen making so free of Zakar of late, it would be good for all to have the immortal flames bolster the outpost here in Forgotten Springs. Let's see what's in this cave. Then I think I will need to use a restroom break. Minotaur Mom. Buridasu. I say more trade, fewer hindrances. Forgotten Springs is ideally situated to be the waypoint for trade routes across the desert. If only the Nun would think to woo us merchants rather than outright rejecting us. The Razoo seems to need help with the delivery. I was all set to open a shop in Forgotten Springs. Would have been glorious. An amazing location. String of customers lined up, a bevy of beauties about, but the Nun of the tribe, or a Nun, up and forbade it, just like that. Now, in a way I understand it. The Yu kill or gather most of their own food, so they don't need what I'm offering, but surely the Nun has to see there's more to this oasis than his own tribe. Prospectors, adventurers, flames, we just don't live and eat as they do. But there I go again, getting on my soapbox. I might as well talk to you about something we can help with. Could you take this package up to Baragon Strike and get it to a fellow named Olendil? If I take long enough for my bathroom break, I can just stop for the day. Fascinating adventurer, very fascinating. They speak much truth to you, these immigrants. You are my ears on the street. All the voices cry out for Forgotten Springs to open its gates. If our tribe is to prosper, we must enjoy the coin and protection of immigrants and outlanders. While I am new, the old ways will give way to the new. Ooh, level up. Ting seems to be in an impatient mood. The law is clear. To become the Nun of Yu tribe, we must defeat the current Nun. In my case, that means Ularu Nun. However, in order to win the right to challenge Udun, I must first triumph over Utun. He stands in my way, and I in his. In this manner, the Nun is protected from constant challenge. But to defeat Udun, my arms must be impeccable. A fool he may be, but weak he is not. I shall make new arrowheads, and for that I need barbs from a Yarzun. Half a dozen should be enough. Alright. So I'm gonna stop here for a restroom break because I need one. Hopefully I can be back and get a little bit more done before I need to stop. You know what? Actually, I do need to stop. So, I'm going to save here. And we'll pick this up maybe tomorrow morning. We'll see how I feel. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day.